Hey, so this morning, as I was reading, and right now I'm currently reading through both Zechariah 14 and Revelation 14, and that was not planned. It just is the way that it worked out. And both chapters were talking about how the Lord is going to come back in that day and how he's going to fight. It's really going to be more of a obliteration, but it got me thinking. There was a specific verse. And Zechariah says, "Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against these nations as when he fought in the day of battle." And as I began to meditate on this, about how in reality, everything that God said would happen has happened. So we know that we can trust his proclamations. We know that we can trust his prophecy. What he said will happen. So the victory is already won. And on that thought of the battles being won, I got to thinking about who God is and what God is and the battle. And so there are different battles in our life, some that we win quickly, right? That God gives us immediately, and some that go on and on and on for a long period of time. And maybe we haven't stepped into that victory as of yet, but it's there because he's promised it. And so let's talk about the God who is the God of war. So it says in Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. And a lot of times, especially me, I like to talk about how good, graceful, merciful, and loving God is. But there does come a day when it says he's going to pour out his wrath and he's not going to dilute. It's going to be a strong, it's not going to be mixed, it's going to be pure wrath. And it is merciful that he already told us that so we can know beforehand. But he's a God of war. He's as a man of war. So the different names of God, he says that he's our shield, he's our fortress, he's our deliverer. It says that he's the God of might, strength, our help, our defender, right? He's all these things. Jehovah Gabor, he is almighty, he is strong and mighty, and that's who he is. Well, not only will he fight this battle with us and for us, but how do I know we're fighting as well? I guess was the point. Is because in Ephesians, he tells us to put on the whole armor of God, right? So that's his armor, and he supplies it for us. And of course, we know that there's all these pieces. He also tells us in the New Testament to fight the good fight of faith. And so we're in this with him. And while we can get weary in the battle, while we could, just get worn down and need provisions, right? Need people to come along and help and take breaks. He's always there with and for us, and he's promised us the victory. And so what he really is telling us is stay in the fight. It's won. I've already won it. But I have this expectation for you, because right, he says the Lord fights our battles, right? He said, I have this expectation for you to stay in the fight, to fight the good fight of faith, to put on the whole armor of God, and to trust in me, and to know that the battle's coming to an end, some quickly and some after a long period of time. And then finally it says in Psalm 24:8, who is the King of glory? Who is it? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. So don't look at your battles as, up here and they can't be won. They're already won. Look at your God is above that battle, and know that he is fighting for you, that he's helping you to fight. He's fighting for you and with you. And you are going to win this battle. All right, don't give up. Stay in the fight. Be blessed.